Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we are going to talk about a life principle that I believe can change the way we interact with the world and build relationships. That is, actions speak louder than words. We often hear a lot. Promises made, commitments declared, words of love spoken. But what is truly meaningful? What builds trust and shows sincere care? It is actions, practical deeds that we do for the people we love, for family, for friends, for our lover, and for the community around us. Today, we will together explore actions speak louder than words. How to show you care. Recognizing why doing what you say, keeping your promises, and showing love through actions are essential for a full life and lasting relationships. Dear friends, for young and middle-aged people in America, we are at a stage of building and strengthening the most important relationships in life. From career, family, to love and friendships, in the context of a busy life and a lot of virtual communication, via social media. Messages, showing care and dependability through practical actions becomes even more valuable. A promise kept, timely help, being present at the right time can say more than any flowery words. Being a person who can be trusted, a person who does what they say, builds trust and respect from those around you. According to psychological studies on trust, the consistency between words and actions is the most important factor in building trust in all relationships. At the same time, sociological studies also show that people who actively participate in community activities, showing care through action, have a strong link to life satisfaction and a sense of belonging. Say words, must keep them, an older generation says, emphasizing the importance of keeping promises in life. So, how do we show our love and care most practically through actions? And why is keeping promises so important? We will go through 10 important aspects that you can learn, practice, and apply starting today. The first aspect, the evidence of sincerity, is the power of actions versus words. People often believe what they see you do more than what they hear you say you will do. Why do actions have more power than words? Because actions are concrete proof of your sincerity and commitment. Words can be easily spoken, but actions require effort and endeavor. Example, at work, completing your tasks well and helping colleagues when they need it is much more practical than just talking about how hardworking you are. In the family, you and your partner sharing household chores and childcare demonstrates love and equality more clearly than any words of love. Relationship. Being there when your lover needs help, even just listening, is much more valuable than just saying you are always there. How to learn and practice. Be aware of the difference between words and actions. Focus on turning good intentions into concrete actions. Understand that dependability is earned through consistent action. The second aspect, the language of care, is showing love and care through practical deeds. Small everyday actions, done with sincerity, can say a lot about your feelings. Why do practical deeds show love? Because they meet real needs, provide tangible support, and show you care about the daily life of the person you love. Example, relationship. Cooking a simple meal, easy and accessible foods. Helping your lover fix something. Or simply making coffee for them in the morning. Family. Helping parents in the garden. Taking children to school. or solving a difficult problem with your spouse. Work. Sharing your expertise with colleagues. Helping them complete a task. How to learn and practice. Observe and listen to the needs of those around you. Find small ways that are within your capacity to help or show care. Make small actions a daily habit. The third aspect, the foundation of trust, is the absolute importance of keeping promises. When you say you will do something, and you do it, you are building trust. Why is keeping promises important? Because trust is the core element of every lasting relationship. When you keep your promises, you show dependability, commitment, and respect for others. Example, at work, you commit to completing a project by a certain date, and you do it. Family, you promise your children you will attend their performance, and you are there. Relationship, you promise to be there for your lover when they need you, and you fulfill that promise. Say words, must keep them. This is an important life principle. How to learn and practice. Only make promises you can keep. Write down important promises so you don't forget. If you cannot keep a promise, inform the other person early and explain why sincerely. The fourth aspect, the wise doer, is identifying and prioritizing practical needs. Doing meaningful things requires you to clearly understand others' needs and focus your efforts there, rather than just doing what is easy or visible. Why is identifying and prioritizing needs important? Because our resources, time, energy, money, are limited. Focusing on the most practical and important needs will make your actions most effective. Example, family, relationship. Instead of generally asking, "Do you need anything?" observe and offer to help with a specific task you see they need, e.g., "You look tired. Let me make dinner?" Community. Learn about the real problems your local community is facing and participate in activities that address those problems. How to learn and practice. Practice listening and observing intentionally to understand others' needs. Discuss priorities with loved ones. Learn to distinguish between general offers and specific requests. The fifth aspect, the daily persistence, is consistency is more important than rare grand gestures. Small, consistent actions have a much larger positive impact over time than occasional big actions. Why is consistency important? Because dependability is built through consistency. Knowing that you are always there, always willing to help, within your capacity, builds a strong foundation for the relationship. Example, relationship. Regularly preparing a simple meal easy to prepare for your lover is more meaningful than giving an expensive gift on a special occasion. Family. Consistently spending time playing with your children every day is much more meaningful than a rare long trip. How to learn and practice. Identify small actions you can do regularly in your daily life. Make those actions habits. Recognize that consistency makes a big difference. The sixth aspect, the helpful initiator, is taking initiative and starting work without waiting to be asked. Seeing a need and acting immediately shows sincere care and the ability to take responsibility. Why is initiative important? Because it shows you care and are willing to contribute. It makes others feel cared for and supported. Example, family, relationship. You see the house is messy and start cleaning without your lover or spouse having to remind you. Work. You see a colleague struggling with a task and offer to help. Community. You see a neighbor needs help and proactively ask what you can do. How to learn and practice. Pay attention to needs around you. Don't hesitate when there is an opportunity to help. Start with small, easy-to-do actions to build confidence. The seventh aspect, the burden sharer, is sharing responsibilities fairly. In the family, relationship, and even at work, sharing responsibilities fairly shows respect and cooperation. Why is sharing responsibilities fairly important? Because it builds equality and reduces the burden on others, especially in families and romantic relationships. Sharing responsibilities is a practical act of love. Example: family, relationship, sharing household chores, childcare, and financial responsibilities together. Work, sharing tasks in a team project, not letting one person carry too much of the load. How to learn and practice. Discuss with your partner or team members how to share responsibilities. Create a concrete plan for dividing tasks. Be willing to take on tasks that others find difficult. The eighth aspect, the precious presence, is being present and spending quality time. Your presence, your attention, is an irreplaceable action that shows love and care. Why is presence precious? Because in a busy life, spending quality time with the people you love is a priceless gift. It shows you prioritize them and value the relationship. Example: family, relationship. Turning off your phone during family meals or quality time with your lover without distractions. Work, being fully focused in meetings. Listening to colleagues when they talk. How to learn and practice. Plan time for loved ones and commit to it. Eliminate distractions when you are with them. Practice active listening and being fully present. The ninth aspect, the community contributor, is contributing to the community through practical action. Love and care are not limited to your inner circle, but also extend to the community. Why is contributing to the community important? Because it shows social responsibility and a desire to make the world better. Your small actions can make a big difference. Example: volunteering your time and skills for a local charity. Participating in neighborhood cleanup events. Donating goods to those in need. Advocating for causes you believe in through action. How to learn and practice. Learn about the needs in your community. Find ways that suit your abilities and interests to contribute. Start with small volunteer activities. The 10th aspect, the reputation of reliability, is building a reputation of dependability. When you are a person who does what you say, you build trust and respect from everyone around you. Why is building a reputation of dependability important? Because it opens up new opportunities in work and personal life, builds stronger relationships, and makes you a positive influence. Example: at work, you are someone people know they can count on. Relationship: your lover feels safe and trusts you. Community: you are someone people know they can rely on when they need help. How to learn and practice. Always try to keep your promises. Do what you say you will do. Take responsibility when you make mistakes. Show consistency in your actions. With effort in grinding iron, one day it becomes a needle. Dependability is built through effort and perseverance. Bringing it all together. The power of positive actions and dependability. Actions speak louder than words. This is not just a saying. It is a call to action. A reminder that love and care are most clearly shown through practical deeds. By focusing on doing what you say, keeping your promises, and showing love through action, you are building trust, respect, and lasting relationships, contributing to a better world. Sow good seeds, reap sweet fruit. Your positive actions will bring good results for you and for the community. Start with the smallest things. You don't have to do big things immediately. Focus on being consistent in small daily actions. Do the work, don't talk. Let your actions speak for themselves. If you have difficulty keeping promises or completing tasks, e.g., procrastination, difficulty focusing, or if these issues are affecting your relationships or work, seek professional help. A therapist or counselor can help you identify the causes and develop strategies to improve your ability to keep promises and act consistently. At the same time, remember that you cannot do everything for everyone. Set your limits and learn to say no when necessary, so you don't promise too much and fail to deliver. Dear friends, actions speak louder than words is a life principle that brings power. By doing what you say, keeping your promises, and showing love through practical action, you are building trust, respect, and lasting relationships, contributing to a meaningful life and a better world. Don't hesitate to share what practical action you have taken recently for your loved ones or for the community. Or what challenge you face in keeping promises. Or any questions about this topic in the comments section below. Our community is here to share, learn, and support each other on the journey of living a life full of action and meaning. And if you found this video helpful and want to discover more secrets to self-development, building healthy relationships, and living a more meaningful life, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, and I'll see you in the next videos.